Hi folks, I'm making this video on the fly because Sony just dropped a teaser and one of my trusted sources just dropped a leaked image for the camera that has been teased by Sony. So this is going to be a quick video on the dirt. So my kids are running outside with other 4 friends. So if you hear noise, okay, don't worry, everything is fine, but I'm making this on the fly. So let's first kick off with the fact. Today, exactly 1 hour ago, Sony dropped a teaser for a new camera launch happening on March 26. You can see the teaser image here, and the teaser image shows clearly that there is something small coming that does something big. So this will be a small camera. The teaser image has been sent by Sony Professional. This is the broadcast Cine division, so this is going to be a Cine camera, nothing alpha related, so no A7 V. And also from the teaser you can see that this is a full-frame E-mount camera. So this is what we learned from the teaser image. The camera will be announced next week, March 26 at 2 p.m. London time. So make your own calculation for your time zone. And I will cover everything on sonyalpha.com. So be sure to be there to follow the live announcement. And before I talk to you exactly what's coming, Sony also posted a teaser video. You can see it here. Again, you see the mount of the camera, that it's E-mount, full frame of course, and there's also a small detail you can see here that is quite intriguing and lets you know that this camera can do something unique. And now folks, let's make a step back. That is very important. I told you 2 weeks ago that Sony has delayed the launch of the Sony a7 V. Of course, those are all rumors, so there's nothing official from Sony. But the same trusted sources that told me exactly what's coming from Sony at the CP Plus show, the 2 lenses, and they leaked all the specs. They told me also that the Sony a7 V was actually scheduled to be released now, but it has been delayed for a couple of reasons. A bottleneck in the production at Sony, so every alpha camera produced now has some bottlenecks, like the A12 is only going to be available in late May if you pre-order it now. There are a couple of issues at the production, also because of the big demand of alpha cameras, so it's not only Sony's fault. And the a7 V is coming later than expected. I still hope it's coming before summer, so in June, but really that's just me hoping something for something. Yeah, it should by now, it sounds like a half miracle. But now let's moving back. The important part of that a7 V rumors, they told you that instead Sony would announce another niche camera before, so they anticipated the launch of this niche camera, and so the teaser fits that narrative that there's sources were telling me. So it's a small probably hint that the a7 V indeed is ready for launch but has been delayed, because the same sources told me that now another niche camera will be coming, and there is a teaser from Sony saying there is a camera coming. And I can tell you also what's coming because one of the trusted sources sent me an image of the camera. So what I'm going to show you now, it's something exclusively for you, something no other rumor sites or YouTuber will show you. So I watermarked the images, and here is the camera. This is the new Sony Venice extension system mini. So it's going to be a very compact model for the Venice system. You probably are disappointed by now to hear that this is not the FX3 II, which is something I would have loved to see now, because I think the Sony A9 III global shutter sensor fits perfectly into a future FX3 II, and I will talk more about this camera in one of my future videos. So at this point I really have to remind me that first of all you have to like this video to help in YouTube algorithm before all other YouTubers and websites will copy my news. Of course, some do mention me, but most do not mention me, so that's why important that you take just 1 second effort to like this video, and also subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of the upcoming rumors, like for example on the FX3 II, the only Sony a7 V, and other cameras that I will let you know are coming very soon by Sony, but also lenses. That's something I will attach at the end of this video. Anyway, that new camera is coming, the Sony Venice extension system mini. And the source didn't share any specs about this, so I don't know if it uses the same sensor of the Venice or the global shutter sensor or something else. I hope that in the next couple of days I can get some additional info, but this is what we're getting, a real niche product, so nothing for us normal human hybrid photographers and so forth. Again, the important news for you as an alpha shooter like me is that my sources were right once again. So we got this niche camera, And so they will probably also be right on the next stuff coming, because I told you that there is an exciting E-mount full-frame lens coming. And this lens, all I can say as of now is that no other company in the world has ever made such a lens. So what Sony is going to launch pretty soon is a unique lens, not coming now on March 26. I still didn't get a date, but it should be before summer. And I will soon post this video on this channel, so again, subscribe, because this will be a world's first rumor, and I'm pretty confident that this rumor is going to be true. And it's exciting, and Sony, at least from a lens front, is doing amazing. When it comes to cameras, they're also amazing, but a bit slower. They let us wait a bit with the Sony a7 IV. But again, next week, March 26, be on sonyfilms.com to follow everything there. And if you are one of my trusted sources, but also potentially a new source, so you heard something from somebody, you know how this works, or you find some interesting info on the web, on forums and so forth, please share all the info you get, not only about this Sony camera, but also about the next Sony cameras and lenses, but also about other manufacturers. Then please contact me using the email address here, and also the contact form that you can find on sonyalpha.com. It's anonymous, so you can drop me an anonymous message, just use a nickname so that I can recognize in future. You can also chat with me directly using Signal and Telegram. So post a video on Signal and Telegram on the QR code, scan it with your phone, and you can chat with me anonymously, and we can talk about rumors, share the info we have, so we can figure out what's the roadmap coming from Sony, but also from other manufacturers. So even if you have info about Fujifilm, Hasselblad, Canon, Nikon, Panasonic, and so forth, share it. As you know, just yesterday I shared the first leaked images of the GFX 100 RF and the full specs, and I also leaked the X2D image, at least from the top plate, and the first info about the new Lumix L-mount cine camera coming in April. And if you're wondering about the FX3 II and other cameras, I will have some news very soon on this channel. So again, definitely stay tuned, because the FX3 II is not that far out. So you just have to keep watching this Italian guy that tells you everything. I'm half Italian, so not fully Italian, but I'm half Italian. I will soon tell you something about the FX3 II, the new stunning lens, and also an a7 IV front. Honestly, I started to get some specs that come from trusted sources, so I feel confident that within the next 2 weeks I can share first tidbits about the a7 IV. Always we're talking about rumors, so never facts, keep in mind. And but it's exciting to see where the tech is going. So that's my general view. It's just fun. And now let me know in the comment system, first of all, what you think about this new Venice model. Also, let me know what you hope to get from the next FX3 II, from the a7 IV, and from that stunning lens. Try to guess what kind of stunning lens Sony will do. Folks, that's it for today. See you soon with new leaks and videos.